Hello students, now we are going to discuss about errors in measurement. What is error? The uncertainty in a measurement is called an error. Error is of three types. They are random error, systematic error and gross error. Let us discuss it one by one. First, systematic error. What is systematic error? Systematic errors are reproducible inaccuracies that are consistently in the same direction. These occur often due to a problem that persists throughout the experiment. Systematic errors also classified into different types. They are: first one, instrumental errors. What is instrumental error? When an instrument is not calibrated properly at the time of manufacture, the instrumental errors may arise. If a measurement is made with a meter scale whose end is worn out, the result obtained will have errors. These errors can be corrected by choosing the instrument carefully. Next one, imperfections in experimental technique or procedure. These errors arise due to the limitations in the experimental arrangement. As an example, while performing experiments with a calorimeter, if there is no proper insulation, there will be a radiation losses. This results in error, and to overcome this, necessary corrections has to be applied. Next one, personal errors. These errors are due to individual performing the experiment. May be due to the incorrect initial setting up of the experiment or carelessness of the individual making the observation due to the improper precautions. Next one, errors due to the external causes. The change in the external conditions during an experiment can cause error in the measurement. For example, changes in the temperature, humidity, or pressure during the measurements may affect the result of the measurement. Next one, least count error. Least count. What is least count? Least count is the smallest value that can be measured by the measuring instrument, and the error due to this measurement is least count error. The instrument's resolution hence is the cause of this error. Least count error can be reduced by using a high precision instrument for the measurement. Next one, random errors. Random errors may arise due to the random and unpredictable variations in experimental conditions like pressure, temperature, voltage supply, etc. Errors may also be due to the personal errors by the observer who performs the experiment. Random errors are sometimes called as chance error. When different readings are obtained by a person every time he repeats the experiment, personal error occurs. For example, consider the case of the thickness of the wire measured using a screw gauge. The readings taken may be different for different trials. In this case, a large number of measurements are made and then the arithmetic mean is taken. Let us imagine if n number of trial readings are taken in an experiment and the readings are A1, A2, A3 and so on up to AN. What is the arithmetic mean value of these readings? It can be calculated by the equation AM is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus and so on up to AN divided by N. Or AM is equal to 1 by N sigma I is equal to 1 to N AI, where I varies from what? 1 to N. Usually, this arithmetic mean is taken as the best possible true value of the quantity. Next one is gross error. The error caused due to the sheer carelessness of an observer is called gross error. For example, reading an instrument without setting it properly, taking observations in a wrong manner without bothering about the sources of the errors and the precautions, recording wrong observations, using wrong values of the observations in calculations. These errors can be minimized only when an observer is careful and mentally alert. Look at this table. In this table, we can understand that how can we minimize the experimental error. First one is about type of error, and then example is given, and then how can we minimize these errors is given. First one, random error. Example for random error is, suppose if we measure the mass of a ring 3 times using the same balance and get slightly different values like 15.46 gram, 15.42 gram and 15.44 gram. How can we minimize this error? We have to take more data. Random errors can be evaluated through statistical analysis and can be reduced by averaging over a large number of observations. From this, what we understand, we have to take many readings and then we have to find the average of all these readings. By identifying the average, we can minimize the error. And next type of error is systematic error. Example for systematic error is, suppose the cloth tape measure that you use to measure the length of the object has been stretched out from years of use. As a result, all of the length measurements are not correct. How can we minimize this error? Systematic errors are difficult to detect and cannot be analyzed statistically because all of the data is in the same direction, either too high or too low. Thank you, students.